Good afternoon, everybody. Mike here, Flying V Cards and Breaks. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday start to the weekend. We are here to do our second master case of extended series. We did the first master case last night as well as our half case team random. And we're going to be doing the second master case today. So welcome everybody watching on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Good luck to all in this break. Thank you guys for filling it. If you are interested, I did just open up the second half of the half case team random. So the second half of that case, the team random is now open. I think there's like 10 spots left. It's filling up pretty quick. So if we fill that one up, we may end up doing that later this evening as well. So if we fill those up, we might be doing both of those. So again, let's get started here with master case number 2. As always, I will read out our team lists and then we'll get into this case here. So here is our lineup for tonight. We have the Anaheim Ducks for Brian, Arizona for Robert. We got Boston, Rory, Colin has the Sabres, Dan has the Calgary Flames, Carolina for Bill, first time breaker with me as well as Dan. So Dan and Bill, thank you so much for joining. Good luck in the break. Hopefully it can get you some good first-time break luck. Chicago is Tyler. Kurt has the Avalanche. Columbus for Zach. Kurt, the Stars. We got first-time breaker Jeff has the Red Wings. 1 second here. Reminds me, Jeff needed a DM to let him know when we go live. So try my promise and send them that message. There we go. So we got the Oilers for Renee. Chris has the Florida Panthers. Jordan has the Kings. The Wild for Jan. Justin, the Canadians. Dwayne, the Preds. Kurt, the Devils. Mikey has the Islanders. First time breaker as well. Good luck, sir. Thanks for joining. Jason's got the Rangers and the Sens. Corey's got the Flyers. Renee, the Penguins. Blues for John. Robert, the Sharks. Kurt, the Lightning. Nick, the Leafs. Bobby, the Canucks. Robert, the Golden Knights, John, the Capitals, and Nick has the Winnipeg Jets. So that is our lineup. Let's get started. All right. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Hey, Jeff, how are you, sir? Hope you're doing well. All right, so our case ending in 2627. 2627. Here. Yeah, those should be hopefully arriving in the next week or so, Justin. They have been shipped out for you. And if anybody is interested later tonight, I am willing to do personals, okay? If anyone's interested in any personals of series, extended series, let me know. We can do some packs. We can do boxes. I'd be happy to do that later tonight as well. So just let me know. Shoot me a DM. I know quite a few people had messaged originally asking for that. So if you guys are still interested, let me know. All right. Yeah, let's do it, Jeff. Let's pull some monsters. We did last night. Oh, my goodness. We pulled in the half case. We pulled a Stützle and a who was the other guy? Stützle and Kaprizov, retro Young Guns. So that was pretty sick last night. All right, let's get my stands back up here. All right, here we go. Box 1, everybody. Ending in 13133. Slow day, Jeff. slow day. Yeah, an afternoon break here. A little bit earlier today. That way we have the evening open if we want to do the half case or do some personals. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. Good luck, everybody. All right, our first hit is going to go to the New York Islanders. Cal Clutterbuck, French variants. Cal Clutterbuck, French variant for the Islanders. So the Islanders are first team on the board. No, Chad isn't hiding under the table today. Again, thank you so much, Corey, and all who participated in that. Nice one here. Islanders again. Ilya Sorokin. Ultimate victory. Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. So Islanders were their first 2 hits. Next up, we have for the Vegas Golden Knights. Here's a nice one. 156 out of 1,000 pros and prospects. Peyton Craves. Peyton Craves for Vegas. Craves. Yeah, Clutterbuck case hit. All right, I think we got our first young gun coming, and it's going to be for the Calgary Flames, Glenn Gaudin. Glenn Gaudin, Young Guns for Calgary. Come on. Glenn Gaudin, our first Young Gun. And, oh, I think we got our first retro Young Gun, and it's going to... There we go. What a start. Alexis Lafreniere, retro Young Guns. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a way to kick things off here. Alexis Lafreniere for the New York Rangers. There's some fire. Get the sirens going. Nice hit, Jason Lafreniere, retro Young Gun. Woo! That's the way you started off. Very, very nice. Wow. Great, great start. Wow. All right. And for the Rangers again, retro Mika Zibanejad. Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. First box coming through big time for us. Next up, another retro. This one for the Anaheim Ducks, John Gibson. Johnny Gibson. Retro. Next Young Gun coming. And it is going to be for the New Jersey Devils, Kevin Ball. Kevin Ball. He's a baller, y'all. Kevin Ball. All right, next up, another French variant. Interesting. So we got 2 French variants in the same box here. Zach Whitecloud. Zach Whitecloud for Vegas. Zach Whitecloud. So normally you only get 1 French variant per box, so we got an extra one there. Hey, how are you, Dwight? Next Young Gun, nice, for the Vancouver Canucks. Jack Rathbone. Jack Rathbone. There's a nice one for Vancouver. Jack Rathbone. Hey, I missed doing the earlier breaks in the day. For a while there, almost all of our breaks were kind of noonish, early afternoon. Rookie class, Mikko Lehtinen for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yeah, Jeff. Next up for the Buffalo Sabres, Ovation Premier Prospects, Dylan Cousins. Dylan Cousins. Another young gun coming, Connor Mackey. Hey, Justin, how are you, sir? Connor Mackey for the Calgary Flames. Connor Mackey. Next one for Vegas, Robin Lehner, retro. Robin Lehner, retro. Yeah, awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Always like it when lots of people are watching. Makes it fun. And we have an Oilers ultimate victory, McDavid. And next up, we have a gold holographics for the Washington Capitals of Connor McMichael. Connor McMichael gold. So there are silver and gold variants of those, just so you guys know. Oh, very nice, Dewey. Yeah, we had that as of, I think it was, what do we got here? It looks like we have a clear cut. Very odd. So we have for Alex Pietrangelo for the Blues. But that was at the end of the pack. So very interesting box here. 2 French variants. And I think we got an exclusives as well. Man, we got a killer box here. Chris Wagner, 96 out of 100. 96 out of 100. This is a hot box, everybody. Exclusives, clear cut, 2 French variants. Very nice. Chris Wagner for Boston. See what else we could pull out of this box. And we got holographics, Patrick Kane for the Blackhawks. Patrick Kane. Next up, Frederick Handemark for the San Jose Sharks. Frederick Handemark, Young Guns. You know what I will make mention that is nice is we don't have to have any portraits. Don't have to see any of the portrait cards. It's a good day when you don't have to see those, to be honest. Not a big fan. Yeah, you did very good with the Sharks last night. And nice, Tim Stützle, rookie class for the Ottawa Senators. Very nice. Jason Mason off to a great start with Ottawa and the Rangers. And Dylan Larkin, ultimate victory for Detroit. Next up, we got one of our base packs again. Yeah, the rookie class cards are nice. In fact, a lot of these sets are nice. Like, I'm not against any of these. Mikko Lehtonen Young Guns for Toronto. Not all against the subsets. They're nice-looking cards. No doubt about it. I just don't know if I would have made a set, you know, like extended series kind of focusing around that. That's just my opinion, but. All right, there's our first box, and a pretty solid one, I would say. Pretty solid first box. All right, we move on. Next box, 14859. Yes, I am very aware well of that. So that's why I'm putting aside any of those base packs in case that there's some photo variants in those. We didn't notice anything last night, but we'll keep an eye out for those. And we're starting things off with a retro young gun for the Dallas Stars, Thomas Harley. Thomas Harley, retro young guns. This one there. Retro young gun to kick us off here. Thomas Harley. So the odds on those are typically 1 per hobby box. And there's a nice one for the LA Kings. Jordan on the board with an Arthur Kaliev. Arthur Kaliev for the LA Kings. There you go, Jordan. This one, buddy. Arthur Kaliev. Yeah, you know what? I don't understand that. It's like, come on, Upper Deck. Just announce that. It's like, if there's going to be a subset in there, I get Easter egg cards, but photo variants, people don't even know to look for them, right? If they don't know they're there. So it's like, at least pop that list out ahead of time so people can be aware of it. It just doesn't make sense to me that they wouldn't release that earlier. It's like, anyways. Oh, there's a nice one for the Edmonton Oilers. Connor McDavid, finite. Connor McDavid, finite. That one is 1,510 out of 2,999. Connor McDavid, finite. This one there. Next young gun is going to be for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson, young guns. Cam Johnson. Another one of those for Isaac. Next up for the Tampa Bay Lightning rookie class, Cal Foote. Cal Foote. And for the Anaheim Ducks, ultimate victory, John Gibson. John Gibson. Next up for the Boston Bruins, a retro Tuukka Rask. Retro Tuukka Rask. And I've noticed some kind of, I guess we would call them entry-level breakers, new guys trying to sleeve and do all this different stuff with the All-Star cards. They are not hits, just so you know. They're part of the regular base set. They're just showing the players in a All-Star jersey, okay? They're not hits. So if anyone's out there confused, for example, here's a Connor McDavid in the All-Star jersey. These are not hits. They're part of the regular base set, as you can see by the numbering on the back there. So for those out there who are sleeving all of these and spending extra time, these are base cards, okay? They are not hits. And there's a ton of them. There's a ton of these base cards. Like you'll notice there's a lot of them. Okay, there's a nice one. Corey Schneider, French. Corey Schneider for the Islanders, French variant. But yeah, you'll notice there's quite a bit of the All-Star cards in this set. There's one, for example, Chris Kreider. Another Jack Rathbone, our second Jack Rathbone for Vancouver. Young Guns, Jack Rathbone. I think Canucks fans are high on this kid. Seems like he could be promising young D-man for us, Jack Rathbone. Yes, Rory, we have pulled some. We just pulled a Tuukka Rask retro for you. Nick Robertson, there's a nice one for Toronto, rookie class. Nick Robertson, rookie class. Yeah, Rask retro. 1 second here. Rask retro. Was there anything else for Boston? I think there was. Maybe I'm wrong. No, not yet. That's the first one. Did I give up on the Canucks yet? Never, Jeff. Never. I'll be a Canucks fan until they put me in the grave. Liam Foudy, Ovation Premier Prospects for Columbus. Liam Foudy. And if you're watching on the YouTube side, as always, I don't mention it too often, but do appreciate you guys giving the videos a thumbs up. Helps people to find us on YouTube when they're searching for videos or breaks. The more likes our videos get, just makes that easier. So thank you very much to all those. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Dallas Stars, Miro Heiskanen, retro. Chicago, ultimate victory, Philip Kurashev. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Jeff. See, the Canucks weren't expected to go anywhere, though, this year. That's the difference. You guys were. We got a gold Cal Foote Tampa Bay Lightning holographics. Expectations are much higher on the Leafs than they are on the Vancouver Canucks. Yeah, let's get some Habs here for you, Justin. We have for the Toronto Maple Leafs. That might be our first Jumbo Joe card with the Leafs. Dazzlers, Joe Thornton for the Leafs. Cool card. Next up, Reflections out of 500. Victor Soderstrom. Victor Soderstrom for Arizona out of 500. Reflections. Troy. No, Troy, you are not in this one. You were only in the random that we did last night. You're only in one of the 3 breaks, the pre-release breaks that I had open. We got Connor Mackey. Young Guns again for Calgary, Connor Mackey. Connor Mackey. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me double check the list here. Let me double check for you. Make sure that you're not in this one. Troy. No, sorry, you're not in this master case, Troy. I have not seen any jersey cards in this. I don't think there's jersey cards. Those base packs. Autographs, I thought I saw autos on the checklist. We have Ilya Sorokin, holographics. Ilya Sorokin, holographics for the Islanders. But yeah, I saw it. Unless it's just the facsimile autos. Unless it's just the facsimile autos, but I did think that there were, based on the checklist. Steven Stamkos, Ultimate Victory, Tampa. But I'm not sure. Has anybody seen any actual autos yet pulled? We got for the Avalanche, Bowen Byram Reflections. Bowen Byram Reflections. Okay, well, that would make sense why we haven't seen any yet. We've only opened 1.5 cases, so. Next young gun, Joel Hofer for the Blues. Joel Hofer. That kid does not look very happy. He is not very impressed to be taking the photo. Joel Hofer. For the Dallas Stars, retro Tyler Seguin. Tyler Seguin, box 3. Ending in 13316. 13316. All right, first up here, Ty Smith for the New Jersey Devils, gold holographics. Gold holographics, Ty Smith. And our third Jack Rathbone. My goodness. Third Jack Rathbone Young Guns are ready for Vancouver. This is what happened last night with Nolan Foote. I think we had 4 out of the first 5 boxes. Each had a Foote Young Gun in it. Crazy stuff. Rookie class for Vegas, Peyton Krebs. Peyton Krebs. Rookie class for Vegas. And we got another one of these thin packs. I have a feeling there's going to be a clear-cut card in here maybe. No, it's going to be a Young Gun. Very odd. So you got the Young Gun at the very end. Connor Mackey again for the Calgary Flames. Connor Mackey. Connor Mackey. Yeah, it seems like so far it's one per box. Joel Farabee for the Flyers. Retro, Joel Farabee. And next up, we have, again, the Connor McDavid Ultimate Victory. There's lots of doubles in this set because there's not as many Young Guns, right? There's not as many regular Young Guns, so you do see a lot more repeats of the Young Guns. There's our first Drew O'Connor Young Gun for the Penguins. Drew O'Connor Young Guns for the Pens. Drew O'Connor. And our next retro Young Gun is going to the Washington Capitals. Vitek Vanacek. Nice one there. Retro Young Guns. Vitek Vanacek for the Capitals. Vitek Vanacek. Very nice retro there. Next Young Gun, Arthur Kaliev. There's your second one, Jordan. Jordan is 2 for 3. 2 for 3. Arthur Kaliev for the Kings. Nice one there. Next up, we got a finite for the Ottawa Senators, Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk, finite. 2,965 out of 2,999. Brady Tkachuk. And what's going on in here? This one's a very thick pack. Okay, we got a couple of hits in this one. We got for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Cam Johnson Young Guns. Cam Johnson Young Guns for the Blue Jackets. As well for the Dallas Stars rookie class, Thomas Harley. And then obviously you got a pack with nothing in it. So, and look at this. There's like nothing in this pack. Very interesting what's going on here. You got packs super thick, packs with like nothing in them. This one's got a Cal Foote Ultimate Victory rookie. Some funky stuff going on here with these boxes. Next up for the Anaheim Ducks, Maxime Comtois retro. Maxime Comtois. And we have a Young Gun checklist, Heponiemi and Arthur Kaliev. So Florida and the LA Kings. Like I like to do with these, if we pull a second one, each team will get one, okay? If we do not pull another one, then we will roll the dice and find out who gets this one, okay? I'll put that aside for now. Some packs there. French variant for the Carolina Hurricanes, Cedric Paquette. Cedric Paquette for the Carolina Hurricanes, French variant. And for the LA Kings, Jacob Ingham. Jacob Ingham, Young Guns for the Kings. Another one for you, Jordan. Jacob Ingham. Next up for the LA Kings, Arthur Kaliyev, rookie class. Arthur Kaliyev, rookie class. And we have Thomas Chabot, Ovation. Thomas Chabot, Ovation. See what we can do for you in regards to Velarde. Next up for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Retro Mitch Marner. Retro Mitch Marner. Base pack. Yeah, see, the numbering is supposed to be different on the back of these for those photo variants. So, next up, we got another Stützle holographics for the Ottawa Senators. Tim Stützle, Ottawa. Very nice. Hey, Robert. Yes, Tyler, there has been some Blackhawks. We have pulled some Blackhawks already. Nothing crazy. I know we pulled one of the, I think it was it Kurashev? I think it was a Kurashev. Mika Zibanejad, Ultimate Victory. Yeah, that's what I understand. The rookie class cards have auto variants, so would love to pull one of those. That'd be sick. We have Artemi Panarin, number 735 out of 1,000 pros and prospects for the Rangers. Artemi Panarin. Next up, Joseph Coronar for the San Jose Sharks, Young Guns. Joseph Coronar, Young Guns. Joseph Coronar. Fair enough, Tyler. I was 16483. 16483. All right, first up here appears to be a base pack. And next up for the Vancouver Canucks, we have a holographics, Quinn Hughes. Holographics, Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. And Young Gun time, Frederick Handemark for the San Jose Sharks. Frederick Handemark for the Sharks. Frederick Handemark. Next up, there you go, Mikey Anderson for the LA Kings rookie class. Mikey Anderson, LA Kings. Next up for the Ottawa Senators, there's a nice one. Ovation, Josh Norris. Josh Norris, Ovation. Nice one there. Josh Norris. I think that's the gold. I think there's gold and silver variants on those Ovation ones as well. Next up for the Arizona Coyotes, Connor Garland. Connor Garland. Retro. And another base pack. Fortunately, there's usually a couple of these per box, it seems like. And Jacob Ingham again for the LA Kings. So some of the teams are stocking up big time here on their Young Guns early in this. Jacob Ingham, Young Guns, LA. Next up for the Vancouver Canucks, there's a nice one. Rookie class, Niels Hoglander. Niels Hoglander, rookie class, Vancouver. And there we go, Chicago. There is our first Reese Johnson Young Guns. Reese Johnson for the Blackhawks. Reese Johnson. For the Calgary Flames, Matthew Tkachuk, retro. And Anze Kopitar for the LA Kings, Ultimate Victory, Anze Kopitar. And what do we got here? We have Pius Suter holographics. Pius Suter for the Blackhawks. Hey, Mike, how are you, sir? Andy asking, is there many Halworthy? The real chasers are the Young Gun Retros. That's the big thing. That was a huge pull right off the bat today. Alexis Lafreniere. We pulled Kaprizov last night. And we got a Mark Stone finite. And this is one of the short prints out of 299 Mark Stone for Vegas. Finite Mark Stone. 147 out of 299. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Mike. So, Andy, you're chasing mainly the Young Gun Retros. Those are the big chasers. And there are Easter egg ones that are retros of the 02-03 season as well. And we got our first clear cut of that box. Jacob Markstrom for Calgary. Jacob Markstrom, clear cut. They're usually there's a premium on those, Andy. Typically, there's a premium on them. The 02-03 are even rarer, so those ones would be more. Those would be much more. William Karlsson, Pink Dazzlers. And there also is William Karlsson. There is a Lafreniere Easter egg Young Gun as well that has him in his actual jersey playing. So it is not a photo shoot one. So there is one of those out there. Ty Smith, Ultimate Victory. And I have seen some other retro stuff as well, 0203 of various different players. And here we go. Our next retro young gun goes. Boom! There you go. I know he's going to like this. Kurt, there you go, buddy. Bowen Byram. Retro Young Guns. Bowen Byram. Very nice. Bowen Byram. Retro. Boom. That's a big one right there. Bowen Byram. And last I checked, like I said, there are still some spots available in our random team. Mikko Lehtinen Young Guns for Toronto in our random team break. Mikko Lehtinen Young Guns. Don't worry, Justin. We still got a ton of boxes coming, buddy. I would easily put down $100 for you. That you're not skunking in this one. Tampa Bay, Cal Foot, Blue Dazzlers. No team is gonna walk away without anything on this one. I highly, highly doubt that. Half case, maybe, but not a full case. And there we go. Pros and Prospects rookie, top shelf. Oh, sorry, that's just a top shelf rookie. Alexis Lafreniere, 58 out of 500. Very nice pull. Alexis Lafreniere out of 500. Very nice pull there. Stutzla over there. 2 Laffies. Jason's doing very well in this break today. Hey, Michael, how are you, sir? And Connor Mackey again for the Calgary Flames. Connor Mackey. Young Guns, Calgary. And for the Winnipeg Jets, Mark Scheifele, ovation. Mark Scheifele. Awesome, Michael. Thanks for tuning in. Next up for the Winnipeg Jets again, Connor Hellebuck, retro. And we have a finite, Artemi Panarin. Artemi Panarin for the New York Rangers, finite. 602 out of 2,999. Next up, 15303. What's the case hit, Robert? I don't know if we've hit the case hit. I'd say the Lafreniere Young Guns probably the biggest hit so far, obviously. Are you saying the top shelf rookie? That could be, actually, because the top shelf, I didn't pull one in any of the other ones that we've opened so far. Those top shelf ones seem to be very hard to pull. Oh, the Pig Dazzlers, Carlson. All right, next Retro Young Gun coming up for Toronto, Nick Robertson. Very nice. Nick Robertson, Retro Young Guns. Very nice pull for Toronto. Nick Robertson. Nice hit. Retro Young Gun. And our next Young Gun, Austin Strand for the LA Kings. Austin Strand. Austin Strand. Next up, we got a finite for the Buffalo Sabres, Dylan Cousins. Dylan Cousins finite. And this one is 37 out of 2,999. Dylan Cousins. And our next Young Gun is going to the Anaheim Ducks, Cody Curran. Cody Curran, Young Guns for the Ducks. Cody Curran. And for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Alexander Barabanov, rookie class. Barabanov, rookie class. And for the Edmonton Oilers, Ultimate Victory, Connor McDavid. For the LA Kings, Retro Anze Kopitar. Retro Anze Kopitar. And for the Florida Panthers, Alexi Heponiemi, Young Guns. Alexi Heponiemi. I think he's going to be good, Heponiemi. We'll see. Caleb Booth. There's a nice one for Boston. French Young Gun of Caleb Booth. Caleb Booth, French Young Guns. This one there for Boston. Caleb Booth, French Young Guns. There's a nice one for Rory. Appreciate that one. Yeah, retros are one per box. We got Alex DeOrio. Alex DeOrio. Young Guns for the Penguins. Alex DeOrio. Next up for the Edmonton Oilers, rookie class, Tyler Benson. Tyler Benson. And for the Vancouver Canucks, Ovation, Bo Horvat. We have for the San Jose Sharks, Tomas Hertl. Tomas Hertl, retro. Looks exactly like Kaliev. And this is our base pack. Yes, appears to be so. Next up, Pius Suter holographics. Pius Suter for the Blackhawks. And next up for Chicago again, Ultimate Victory, Pius Suter. And we got one of our die cuts, I think. Yes, we do. Nice. For Toronto. UD3, Future Impact. Future Impact for Toronto. Nick Robertson. I like these cards. They're very sharp looking. Future Impact. Numbered 547 out of 1,000 for Toronto. Nice hit. Nick Robertson. And another Joel Hofer Young Guns for the St. Louis Blues. Joel Hofer. Again, he literally just looks so disinterested in that photo. Next up, for the Edmonton Oilers, retro Leon Draisaitl. And for the LA Kings, there you go, Gabe Vilardi, Ultimate Rookie. For the LA Kings, Gabe Vilardi. Next up for Tampa Bay, Andrei Vasilevsky, holographics. Next up for the St. Louis Blues, Blue Dazzlers, David Perron. David Perron for the Blues, Blue Dazzlers. And for the nice, Kirill Kaprizov. 353 out of 500 reflections. Kirill Kaprizov. There's a nice pull for Minnesota. Reflections out of 500. Kirill Kaprizov. Very nice. It's a nice pull there. Rats Mini. And next up, Patrick Kodorenko, Young Guns for the New York Rangers. Patrick Kodorenko. Patrick Kodorenko. All right, almost at the halfway point here. 147.25. 147.25. Just a sec. Just need a swig of water here. And another Young Gun Retro coming, and it's going to go to, boom, the Ottawa Senators, Tim Stützle. Wow, Jason hitting the Lafreniere and the Stützle. Getting both the retro Young Guns for Ottawa as well as for the Rangers. Very, very nice. Tim Stützle, retro. Man, Jason's going to be very happy. Congrats, buddy. Very nice. Next up for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Mikko Lehtonen, Young Guns. Mikko Lehtonen. And 1 second here, there's another card stuck to this one here. Just realized, I'm like, what's that peeking out below? Wow. Jason, buddy. Congrats. Stützle and Laffy. Next up for the San Jose Sharks, Finite, Brent Burns. Finite, Brent Burns. Number 166 out of 2,999, Brent Burns, Finite. And another Frederick Handemark Young Guns for San Jose. Frederick Handemark. Frederick Handemark. Where's this guy from, Frederick Handemark? Sweden. Thought it was Sweden or Denmark, one of those places. Next up for the Colorado Avalanche, Shane Bowers, rookie class. Shane Bowers. And Sidney Crosby, ultimate victory for the Penguins. Sidney Crosby. Next up, Ian Mitchell, ultimate victory rookie for Chicago. And for the Rangers, nice holographics, Alexis Lafreniere. Yeah, the Rangers and Ottawa doing very well in this break. Alexis Lafreniere, holographics for the Rangers. Next up, Charlie McAvoy. Blue Dazzlers for Boston, Charlie McAvoy. Next up, nice pull out of 300. 8 out of 300. Arthur Kaliev Reflections. That's a nice pull there. Those are hard to get the out of 300s. You only get like 1 or 2 of those per case. Arthur Kaliev Reflections out of 300. Very nice pull there, Jordan. Nice hit. Next Young Gun, Reese Johnson for the Chicago Blackhawks. Reese Johnson. Reese Johnson. Yeah, the Kings are having a very good break in this one as well. A couple of Kaliev Young Guns, a couple of the other Young Guns for them as well. For Chicago, Alex DeBrincat Retro. It was this baby for you. Reflections out of 300, rookie. Arthur Kaliev, 8 out of 300. And another one of our base packs. And for the St. Louis Blues, holographics, Jordan Binnington. You're welcome, Jordan. Next up, another Lafreniere, ultimate victory Lafreniere. Rangers just keep on piling it on here with Laffy hits. And Next up for the Washington Capitals, Future Impact, Connor McMichael, UD3. Connor McMichael, UD3. I like those cards. Those are very cool. These UD3 ones. That is number 593 out of 1,000. And another Glenn Gaudin Young Guns for the Calgary Flames. We got 6 boxes left after this. We're at the halfway point. Glenn Gaudin for Calgary. I know you're starting to panic there, Justin. I can see, I can tell. We still got 6 hobby boxes to come here. I wouldn't panic yet. David Pastrnak, retro for the Bruins. Pastrnak. Next up for the Detroit Red Wings, a Tyler Bertuzzi retro. Tyler Bertuzzi. And for the Chicago Blackhawks, Ultimate Victory, Kevin Lankinen. For the Minnesota Wild, holographics, Kirill Kaprizov. Very nice. Kirill Kaprizov, holographics. For Mini. Nice pull. We have a Blue Dazzlers for the Dallas Stars of Jamie Benn. Jamie Benn, Blue Dazzlers for Dallas. And what do we got here? Oh, nice. Wow. There's a sick pull. 13 out of 25, Connor McDavid, Ultimate Victory. Very nice. That's a sick pull there. 13 out of 25, Connor McDavid, Ultimate Victory. Gold. That's a big pull right there. Very, very big pull. Connor McDavid, 13 out of 25. That might be our case hit. That might be our case hit there. Congratulations, Renee. It's a big pull there. And Michael Bunting for the Arizona Coyotes, Young Guns. Michael Bunting. Michael Bunting. All right, halfway point, everybody. Took us about an hour and 10 minutes to get through the first half, so probably another roughly an hour here to get through these. Takes roughly 10 minutes per box, so 14415. Just typically the hits. If you want the base, I can accommodate those, Sterling. All right, I can accommodate. If it puts a package into a higher rate class because of the weight, then I just ask that you cover the difference for that. Because with the amount of base cards we have, people are getting stacks like that of base cards, right, per team. So all hit ship, but if you want the base, again, I can accommodate. And if it doesn't put your package Ty Dellandrea into a higher rate class, then I won't even charge you anything for it. But if it does, just ask that you help out with the difference on that. We got Jack Eichel UD3 red, 30 out of 1999. Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel, there's a nice one for you. Colin, UD3 red. Jack Eichel probably going to be with a different team at the start of next season. And there you go, our first Hayden Verbeek Young Guns. Hayden Verbeek for the Montreal Canadiens. Your skunk streak is over, Justin. Hayden Verbeek. Next up for the San Jose Sharks Retro, Logan Couture. And another base pack. Next up for Dallas, Thomas Harley, holographics. Patrick Kodorenko for the Rangers. Patrick Kodorenko. Patrick Kodorenko. Next up, Steven Stamkos, retro for Tampa. Alex Ovechkin, ultimate victory for Washington. And for the Boston Bruins, holographics, Brad. Oh my, I caught myself there. I was almost going to say the name. The Rat. That's the only name he gets from me, is the Rat. Oh, that was close. And we have a clear cut for Toronto of TJ Brodie. TJ Brodie, clear cut for Toronto. TJ Brodie. And we have for the Tampa Bay Lightning an exclusive 45 out of 100, Matthew Joseph. Matthew Joseph for the Tampa Bay Lightning exclusives. Matthew Joseph. And our next retro young gun goes to Tampa Bay, Cal Foote. Cal Foote. Cal Foote for Tampa Bay, young gun retro. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But I caught myself there, Mike. I caught myself. You can just call him something else. Say Brad Malone or Austin Strand. Brad Park. Hey, he was another good Boston Bruin. Austin Strand, Brad Park. Next up for the Winnipeg Jets, finite, Connor Hellebuyck. 1,074 out of 2,999, Connor Hellebuyck. Yes, we pulled some more. There we go, Brad Rat. That's right, Brad Rat. But yes, I have pulled you a few more. I think some more retro stuff. Next up, Cody Curran for the Anaheim Ducks, Young Guns. Cody Curran. And rookie class, Liam Foudy. Liam Foudy, rookie class. Let me just move this base stack again here. A little tall for my liking. And next up, Alexander Barabanov, Ultimate Victory rookie, Barabanov. Next up for Vegas, retro, Mark Stone. Mark Stone, retro. And for the Florida Panthers, another Alexei Heponiemi. Let's see, Alexander Heponiemi, but Alexei Heponiemi. Florida. And Michael Bunting, French Young Gun. Nice for the Arizona Coyotes. French Young Gun, Michael Bunting. 10 goals last year. Michael Bunting. French Young Gun for Arizona. Not bad. Alex Dorio for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Alex Dorio. Yeah, I love it. Thank you guys, Eli. I think you were part of this as well. The Flying V logo that you guys got me made. A little housewarming gift there. Thank you guys so much. Rookie class, Logan Stanley for the Jets. Fits perfectly. And ovation, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, ovation for the Coyotes. OEK. You're gassy, Jack. Come on, Eli. I don't believe that. 14654. Oh. You can't draw, but you can sell a house, right, Eli? That's what matters, right? Yeah, that's what counts, buddy. All right, first up for the Buffalo Sabres holographics, Dylan Cousins. Dylan Cousins, holographics. Next up, Sasha Chmelevski. I think that's our first one of him. Sasha Chmelevski for the San Jose Sharks Young Guns. Sasha Chmelevski. Next up, rookie class, Kevin Lankinen. Kevin Lankinen. For the Pittsburgh Penguins, Drew O'Connor, Young Guns. Drew O'Connor. Drew O'Connor. Next up for the Calgary Flames, retro, Johnny Gaudreau. Next up, Niels Höglander. Nice one there. Ultimate Victory. Niels Höglander for Vancouver. Another one of those base packs. And, oh, nice. Another holographics, Alexis Lafreniere. No, I will be posting up the hits as well, Jordan. Don't worry. Don't worry. I typically just do the highlight. Anything that's top loaded gets put in. Anything that's top loaded, I take photos. Otherwise, I'm taking like 100 different photos. Alexis Lafreniere, gold holographics. But if you would like, I can send you directly pictures of all your hits, Jordan, if you'd prefer that. Next up, Jake Bischoff, Young Guns for the Vegas Golden Knights. Jake Bischoff. Jake Bischoff. Next up, we got rookie class, Alexi Hiponiemi, Florida. Logan Stanley. There is our first Logan Stanley Young Guns. Logan Stanley. That kid is a giant. Logan Stanley. No, I can send it to you, Jordan, if you know, I know it's a long video, so up to you, though. We have for the Arizona Coyotes retro, Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel. No, nothing that I'm aware of. Jan, we have 4 boxes left after the packs I'm doing here. And another Kaprizov, Ultimate Victory Rookie, Kirill Kaprizov. Very nice. So our second Kaprizov hit. And I think we got another die cut coming, and it's going to be for the Colorado Avalanche. A nice one here, Nathan MacKinnon. Nathan MacKinnon, UD3. They're probably one of my favorite subset cards. I like the die cut cards. Nathan MacKinnon. Number 345 out of 1,000. Nathan MacKinnon. Nice pull. Next up, we got Drew Doughty ovation for the LA Kings. Drew Doughty. Next up, Max Pacioretty for the Vegas Golden Knights retro. Max Pacioretty. Next young gun, Cole Holtz for the LA Kings. Cole Holtz. Cole Holtz. French variant, Noah Dobson for the LA Kings. French variant, Noah Dobson, Los Angeles. Next up, Arthur Kaliev. There's another nice one, Finite Rookie. Finite Rookie, Arthur Kaliev for the LA Kings. This one is 2,827 out of 2,999. Blue Dazzlers coming up for the Washington Capitals, Jacob Vrana. Jacob Vrana, Blue Dazzlers. Next up, nice one for Toronto. Austin Matthews Reflections, 193 out of 500. Austin Matthews Reflections. Nice pull there for Toronto. Next up for Vancouver, Elias Pettersson, Ultimate Victory. EP. And our next Young Gun Retro goes to the Chicago Blackhawks. Pius Suter. Pius Suter, Retro Young Guns. Let's pull. Pius Suter for Chicago. There you go, Tyler. Retro Young Gun. And next up, a Cameron Hillis Young Gun. So we're at one of each for you, Jordan, or Justin. One of each, Cameron Hillis and the Verbeek. Cameron Hillis Young Guns. One, 3, 9, 5, 9. And well, right off the bat, another Young Gun Retro, and it's a nice one for Vegas. Peyton Craves. Peyton Craves, Young Guns. There's a nice one, Robert. I think Robert has Vegas in this. Peyton Craves, Retro Young Gun. And there's your second Cameron Hillis, Justin. There you go. Cameron Hillis, Young Guns. Cameron Hillis. And next up, nice. We got a finite for you of Carey Price. Carey Price finite for Montreal. Number 1,806 out of 2,999. Carey Price finite. So all the Montreal kits are coming in the second half of this break for you, Justin. Good thing this wasn't a half case break. Next up, Jake Bischoff, Young Guns for Vegas. Jake Bischoff. Jake Bischoff. And for the Washington Capitol rookie class, Connor McMichael. Yeah, almost like the last quarter, yeah. We got Liam Foudy, Ultimate Victory. Next Young Gun, Cole Holtz again for the LA Kings. Cole Holtz. Cole Holtz. And we got a French variant for the Dallas Stars, Nick Camano. Nick Camano, French variant, Dallas. And Artem Zub, Young Guns. That's our first Artem Zub for the Ottawa Senators. Artem Zub. One of the better young guns, actually, to be chasing. Artem Zub. Next up for Nashville, Connor Ingram, rookie class. Connor Ingram. And ovation for Calgary, Johnny Gaudreau. For the Florida Panthers, Alexander Barkov, retro. Alexander Barkov, retro. Mikhail Maltsev, Young Guns for New Jersey. Mikhail Maltsev. Young Guns, New Jersey. Mikhail Maltsev. And for the New York Islanders, rookie class, Kiefer Bellows. Kiefer Bellows. And for the Connor McDavid again for the Edmonton Oilers, Ultimate Victory, just the regular one. But if you missed it, we did pull the gold parallel earlier, which was out of 25. 13 out of 25, McDavid. And our next Young Gun retro goes to, wow, second one for Chicago, Kevin Lankinen. Congrats, Tyler. So we got Pius Suter and now Kevin Lankinen for you. So 2 retro Young Guns already. Corey, I know, buddy. Yeah, Flyers. We got to have Flyers here. There's got to be something for the Flyers to come up. They have not had anything yet. Caleb Booth again for the Boston Bruins, Young Guns. Caleb Booth. Caleb Booth. Yeah, for the Connor McDavid. It's true, though, Jordan. It's the Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl show in Edmonton. You take those guys out, and it's like nobody. Oh, there you go. Corey, you asked, we delivered. Carter Hart, Finite. There you go, buddy. Carter Hart, Finite. 1355 out of 2,999. Carter Hart. There you go, Corey. Now, I don't think any team should be on the skunk list now. I think all teams should have a hit. Another Logan Stanley, Young Guns. Logan Stanley for the Jets. And hopefully that's not it. I hope at least a couple more there for the Flyers as well, Corey. Next up, Braden Point. Braden Point, retro. And base. And we have, for the Rangers, a gold holographics, K'Andre Miller. K'Andre Miller. And Vancouver, Ultimate Victory, Bo Horvat. And for the Flyers, there we go. We got a Joel Farabee Reflections. Joel Farabee, Reflection. So the Flyers and the Montreal Canadiens are the ones coming alive at the end here. All right, we're down to our final 3 boxes, everybody. 1, 3, 2, 7, 9. Oh, very nice. Nice Farabee. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I did pull you a Joel Farabee retro earlier, Corey. I completely forgot about that. I'm pretty sure we pulled a Joel Farabee retro as well. With this many cards, it is sometimes hard to remember everything we've pulled. So, but thanks, Jordan. Jordan reminding me of that. And for the Washington Capitals, we got a John Carlson French variant. John Carlson French variant. Next up for the Ottawa Senators, Josh Norris. Ultimate Victory. Second here. And we have for the New York Islanders, we got another one of these UD3s, Matthew Barzal. Matthew Barzal. This one there. Matthew Barzal for the Islanders, UD3, and that's numbered 847 out of 1,000. Matthew Barzal. Oh, I could see that, Jordan. That makes sense. And we have Ovation Pius Suter. Pius Suter. Ovation rookie. We got John Tavares for the Leafs retro. John Tavares. Who'd be interested in a pick your team? Should we do another case of a pick your team? You guys interested in that? Pick your team again. Kevin Ball again for the New Jersey Devils. Any appetite for that? Kevin Ball, Jersey Young Guns. It would be very similar pricing as the pre-release. In fact, I would keep the overall price the same. I might tweak a couple of teams around based on what I'm seeing hit-wise. So a couple of teams would go up a little bit. Some teams will go down. We got a nice Bowen Byram finite for the Avalanche. Bowen Byram. $12.10 out of 2,999. For the Islanders, Anders Lee Dazzlers. Anders Lee. Colin is in for another one. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Colin, for chiming in. I know Mike DeMarco missed out on our master cases. Mike, would you be interested? And what do we got next? We have rookie class Cal Foote gold Here's a nice one for Tampa. 54 out of 75. 54 out of 75. Cal Foote, gold, rookie class. Nice one there. Rookie class out of 75. Cal Foote. Next up, John Carlson, Ultimate Victory, John Carlson. So I might drop one of those later this afternoon, okay? I drop one of those later this afternoon. And our next Young Gun Retro goes to Connor McMichael of the Washington Capitals. Very nice. Connor McMichael. I think we've got two for them now. Vitek Vanacek and Connor McMichael. Retro Young Guns for Washington. Yeah, it's odd that there's hardly any Jason Robertson. It is true. Next up, another Austin Strand Young Guns. Austin Strand for the LA Kings. Austin Strand. Yeah, his stuff seems to be the harder to hit parallels. And I think he's got the auto. He does have the auto, I think. But again, these autos are very hard to pull. That's like one, I think, what did Justin say? 1 in every 7.5 hobby boxes. Andre Miller for the Rangers, holographics. Next Young Gun, Cody Curran. Curran for the Anaheim Ducks. That might be our third or fourth one of him. Next up, we got rookie class, Jake Ettinger for the Dallas Stars. Jake Ettinger. I've got a feeling that Jake Ettinger might be the goalie of the future in Dallas. Joel Hofer Young Guns for the Blues. Joel Hofer. Yeah, I'd have to go and take a look again, Robert. I don't obviously have it open right now to look at. So next up for the Columbus Blue Jackets, retro, Zach Werenski. Zach Werenski, retro. And base. And what do we have? We got Matthew Tkachuk for the Calgary Flames, holographics. And Alex DeOrio for the Pittsburgh Penguins Young Guns. Alex DeOrio. Alex DeOrio. Next up, nice Alexander Romanov, rookie class. Alexander Romanov for Montreal, rookie class. Patrick Kodorenko, Young Guns for the Rangers, Patrick Kodorenko. And I need some more sleeves. Give me a second here. Next up for Vancouver, Quinn Hughes, Retro. Vancouver again, Olli Juolevi, Ultimate Victory. Olli Juolevi. $14857. We have for the LA Kings our first clear cut young gun. There you go, Jordan. Cole Holtz. Cole Holtz, clear cut young guns. First one of that. Cole Holtz, clear cut young guns. Does anyone know if they have clear cuts on the retro? Has anyone seen any clear cut retros? That would be cool. Clear cut retros, that would be cool. And another exclusives, Mark Giordano, 97 out of 100. 97 out of 100 for the Calgary Flames. Mark Giordano, exclusives. For the Dallas Stars, Jake Ettinger, Ultimate Victory. Yeah, I have seen the high gloss and exclusives as well. And our next Young Gun Retro goes to the Minnesota. Woo! Kirill Kaprizov. Wow, we got all the three big boys. Kaprizov, Lafreniere, and Stützle. Wow. Kirill Kaprizov, Young Gun Retro. There's some fire right there. There you are, Jan, my friend. Congrats, buddy. Kirill Kaprizov. Woo! Very, very nice. We got her for you. Wow, there's a sick card for you, Jan. Next up, Caleb Booth again for the Boston Bruins. Caleb Booth. Caleb Booth, Boston. Next up for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Austin Matthews, Finite. Austin Matthews, Finite. Number 1820 at a 2,999. Austin Matthews. Not sure, but I think Jan might have signed off already. Too bad. Missed note on that one. Nick Robertson, holographics for the Leafs. Nick Robertson. Whoops. There goes Stützle. Goes flying. Next up, another Artem Zub for Ottawa. Artem Zub. Next up, we got for the Chicago Blackhawks, Pius Suter, rookie class. Pius Suter. Next up, Young Guns, Michael Bunting. Michael Bunting for the Coyotes. Michael Bunting. And for Montreal, there's a nice one for you, Justin. Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki retro. Yeah, you got it, Jordan. When I'm done organizing everything later today, I'll do that for you. Nathan McKinnon, Ultimate Victory. But patience, please. It's going to take me a while to get through everything. I still have to do last night's breaks. New Jersey, Ty Smith, holographics. I will make sure to get that sent. Next up, Mikhail Maltsev, Young Guns for the Devils. Mikhail Maltsev. Mikhail Maltsev. And for the Sharks, we got Sasha Chmelevski. Sasha Chmelevski. Rookie class. Hayden Verbeek, there you go, Justin. We got you 2 of each as requested. 2 Hayden Verbeek and 2 of the other guy. I forget his name right now. Hillis? Is it Hillis? Brandon Hillis? Next up for the Islanders, Matthew Barzal. Retro. And base. Next Young Gun, Artem Zub. Nice, French. Young Gun. Artem Zub, French Young Gun for the Senators. Artem Zub. Sit there. And for the Leafs, Mitch Marner, Ultimate Victory. Couple more packs, and then we're down to our final box of the break, everybody. Again, thank you so much for jumping into this. Appreciate you guys helping fill this. We got David Pastrnak, Reflections for Boston. Pastrnak. For the Rangers, Igor Shesterkin, Ovation. Yeah, this has been a great case. A very, very nice hit set of this. Next up, Taylor Hall for the Buffalo Sabres. Retro, Taylor Hall. And another Alexi Heponiemi. Alexi Heponiemi for Florida, Young Guns. Alexi Heponiemi. Final box, everybody. Thanks again. Let's finish this with a bang. 14649. Starting us off for the Chicago Blackhawks, Carl Soderberg, French. Carl Soderberg.